Good morning from Norway.
Wow. Norway.
You're supposed to say, way.
Way.
Norway. Okay, that's old Wayne's World stuff. Yeah, we're excited to be back in Norway.
So excited.
In Eidfjord. Mm-hmm. Now, we've been here before, and we've made a video about, like, the quintessential tour that we think you should take from Eidfjord.
Definitely. It was amazing. Check it out.
Mm-hmm. Lots of waterfall stuff, steps, yippee. We also did a little bit of a hike in that video, and we're going to try to complete that hike today.
We didn't have enough time last time, and we definitely want to do that.
Yeah, so it's the Iron Age burial site on AllTrails. That's the loop we're going to try to follow. We got to go up and over a limb mountain. So
yeah, it'll be fun.
First, breakfast.
For fuel.
Come on. There is our traditional hearty breakfast. So our gangway was deck A forward. Oh, look at the fjords. We've made it out of the secure area. Oh, yes. These are those views. I remember that first video we stepped off the ship. And that's kind of how it went. So first stop, I think, will be right here by the visitor center, because if they're open, they do have maps of this trail that we're planning to take. Information tourist. So there we have a little supplement to our AllTrails route that I'll be using on the phone today. I think we'll actually start. There's a Viking museum and like a really old church. Then maybe we'll go do the lake trail up and over and come back to town. Gonna rent a car right there. I think this is the little grocery store. Is it Co-op? You can also come on, ride the train. There is the road we are looking to climb over here next to the Olympic Flame. Whoa, okay, this is private property. I can't walk past this sign. What is that little wiggly remote control thing? Is that thing mowing the grass? It's completely silent. I'm fascinated.
I looked over and I was like, what is that? I feel like we're on the moon and it's like a rover. It's crazy.
All right, onward. We're easily distracted. Yep, grass on the roof for insulation like we saw last time we were in Norway. And they've got lots of signs for this in the footsteps of the Vikings, so we're heading the correct direction. Oh, looking at the Google, I think that grass-roofed thing was the museum or where the experience is. We just blew right by it. Yeah, I don't think it's open quite yet. We're a little early in the day. Anyway, I think I see the church up ahead. There appears to be a church, not the church we're after, but a church nonetheless. Just listen to birds, waterfalls. Oh, I see the train up ahead of us too, so the train takes you out to this church. So the church's website is entirely in, I'm assuming, Norwegian, and I didn't find a way to easily translate it to English on my phone. Now, this church has origins that go all the way back to the early 1300s. I think it's been knocked down and rebuilt several times. Good, now with that riffraff gone, we can investigate this church in peace.
Riffraff, they're our friends. Stop it.
This sign does have a little English paragraph to read. Yeah, built around 1309. Oh, well, this doesn't say anything about being rebuilt, so maybe this is the original structure. Let us see if we can investigate further. Yeah, so you can get in as far as the lobby, the foyer, and then you can peek through these bars. That is cool. Now, they had posters and advertisements. I'm assuming maybe they still obviously use this for stuff, but they just keep it closed up when the crazy people are here visiting. So that would be us. We're the crazy people. And we passed a couple of cemeteries on the way here, too. I see a few graves scattered around this churchyard. Here around the backside, I do see folks in the graveyard cemetery walking around. Not quite sure. We found one gate, and it had a little latch on it, which I didn't dare open. But maybe. Granted, it wasn't locked. It was just latched, but still, I feel weird about that. From this angle, we can see the fronts of the stones. Oh, I see 2016, 2018, 2020, so very much still actively in use. Well, there's a 1848 to 1884 right up here by the church. Maybe the ones closest to the church are a little bit older. Well, I think we will head back through town down to our lake trail for now. Oh, hey. An access gate. Okay, so that's how you get in there. We can be taught. It was on the front of the church. We'll try to cut down this road up here that goes to the left. But we're also passing a more modern cemetery, I think, judging by the signage. Oh, there's some farting going on around here. We are definitely starting to hear that river now. Ooh, nifty lookout point. So we need to cross this river. Good thing we put our waterproof shoes on and we're ready to swim. Just kidding. There's 2 bridges down there that connect you over to the other side. We'll go just past this gas station and take that first one. And there's the ship. So you see how close everything is.
Not far at all.
You see back across to that viewpoint we were just at. Now we'll just follow this road until it takes us to a lake, really. That is the word we are looking for. 2.2 kilometers. Here's where the road becomes more trail. Oh, there's a fun little cave. We've got birds, we've got butterflies, we've got moss. Who could ask for anything more? In terms of weather today, we're floating around the mid-50s Fahrenheit. Not too much wind. Pretty much perfect walking weather. It can be 2 degrees cooler, but it's pretty much perfect. Oh, there's a bench made of Norwegian wood. Oh my gosh, I loved you guys in Frozen. No? No.
I think you made that same joke last time.
I probably did. I make a lot of the same jokes. My jokes rock.
Yeah.
That's a nice boulder. Zoom in on it. Ooh. Little windy trails that go up. Ah, yes, restrooms, always handy. Bye. We have made it back to the beach. Nothing like a good beach day in Norway. What's the primary rule at this location? Do not stack rocks. That must have become a problem at some point in the past. I think it's kind of like Frosty the Snowman. If you put enough rocks on top of each other, they like come alive and form a troll, and they go, "Happy birthday!" What's that? I've heard that's ancient legends. No.
We'll fact check that later.
No, we won't. Just leave that in the record. That is 100% fact, Jack. Let's get a temp check on that water.
Cold. But it feels good.
You heard
it here first. A lot of people
first.
come and swim here, so not today.
Yeah,
but
we're not those people.
it's beautiful.
So last time we were here, I think that was New Statendam. Gosh, late summer of last year, I think. So this is where you will find us if you need us for the next few minutes, and then we're going to prepare for the climb.
Uphill.
This water's super clear. We've been keeping our eye out for fish, but haven't seen anything. I'm assuming this body of water, it feels like it would have fish in it, but I'm not entirely certain. Well, we've climbed back up from the beach. Let's do this part that we did not get to do last time. So it looks like there were a few different approaches. Over to the right side, you've got the slightly more aggressive, direct up. To the left, you've got a nice series of switchbacks for a gentler experience, I'll say. I think we're going left.
Yeah.
I choose gentle.
Normally we would do that, but I want to see what's on this.
Yeah. We're doing the gentle. The gentler approach is a longer route, but I will gladly accept that. Plus, you get mushrooms over here on the gentle route. Yes. Don't eat them. Okay. And when in doubt, just follow the yellow trail markings. Pretty much you can see them all the way down here. From each marking, you should be able to see the next one. That way you know you're going the right way. And they do have benches along the way where you can sit and soak up some views and rest. Or just keep on keeping on. Welcome to the top. We've got buildings. We've got a road.
We've got some breeze.
We can peek creepily over at people's houses.
Well,
cool.
They're the ones who have the pretty views, so it's their own fault.
And once you get up here, it is remarkably, blissfully flat. Woohoo! Hey! No, really, it's hay. Let's come do some learning. There are some good words for us. Around 400 graves are preserved. Some are large and easy to spot. Yeah, you're mostly looking for like rock piles and things. So they're numbered on this little map that we're looking at. I think, yeah, most of these things that are rock piles, I think that's what we're here for. There's a little trail that goes to the right that seems to make a loop that has some as well. I hear the birds. Well, let's take this trail to the right because there seems to be more to see over here. Hopefully some birds. Yeah, I'm just going to assume that any large mass of rocks I see here in the middle of the green is a preserved burial site.
Big ants.
Yeah, there are some sizable... Wow, yeah, it's like their heads and their boots are black. Their middle parts are red. We're going to stay away from y'all.
They're large, yeah.
I know I'm supposed to use smart words like thorax and abdomen, but I like calling them heads, boots, and middles. That's just me. Now, judging by these hookups, this fence does not appear to be electric, but I'm not going to test it. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Here's another sign to do some learning. The graves. Let's see, here's the one we can read over here. Oh, wait a minute. We could have rode a train up here
No. We were getting our steps in. You're fine.
I did not know that the train... Okay.
That's convenient for everybody, though.
Well, y'all, if you want to come see this area, there's a train.
I think they said it was about $20 US per person to ride the train, and it looks like it takes you to all the hot spots.
Daggone it. The more you know. All right, back to learning about burial mounds and cairns and things. So that back there in the trees looks like a perfect example of what they're talking about. A mound that was built over a central grave. Yeah, so you're looking for that telltale ring of stones and the mound. Got it. We're learning. There is a red arrow instructing us to go left. It looks like you could go out there and get some views of the waterfall. Maybe, but let's follow the approved trail. We don't want to go stumbling onto somebody's private property, as we've been accidentally prone to do in the past, so we'll stick with the signage. Oh, there's a perfect little waterfall peak as we stroll by. Oh, we see horses in the distance. I mean, they belong to some people up here, but we're going to see if we can peek them.
Not just wild. Hey, friends.
Hey, friendly neighbor.
You look well taken care of, so that's good.
Get it? Neighbor. Okay, fine.
You get to eat all the grass.
Look at that hoof hair. It's like, makes me think of a Clydesdale, but not quite.
Just to keep them warm in the winter.
Oh yeah, you gotta have warm feet.
Oh, beautiful.
Itchy legs. He's a tasty horse, he is. Giving us his best angle, too. Alright, we're going to come over here and look at your friend. This fence I'm not going to touch, because if I know anything about horses, it's electric. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Now, wait, do I want to go to Centrum or do I want to go to Centrum? Because I'm confused. Now, I know we're going to take a right now and continue. We're not backtracking. We're making our way across this plateau. So according to that little map, there are a few more burial mounds between here and the end of the plateau. But we get to walk through this cute town. I'll stop and appreciate these people's flowers without being creepy like I'm looking in their windows. Grass roof. I hear a wind chime. Oh, I see more livestock. Gosh, I thought I was hearing wind chimes. It is the bells on the necks of these things as they eat. Yaw, noisy.
Always the dinner bell.
I mean, that soundtrack, though.
That might be the best thing we've ever heard.
Guys, we're going to stand here and listen to this all day. So these are, as I've learned, sheep. The tails are down, correct? That means you are sheep.
Yeah.
I'm learning. And now let's enjoy some peaceful scenery of Norway.
Soundtrack by Sheep.
This is the best thing ever.
Are you trying to be photogenic?
We found a model sheep.
You're so cute.
Nope, back to dingling. Okay, let's leave our sheepy friends behind. Oh, you can still see the yellow trail markings as we come through town.
There's still snow on the mountain.
And just over this crest, we can see the water where the port is.
Wind.
We found the wind. So here you can either choose to turn right and continue winding down, or there's like a little overlook path here to the left. Hodna? Oh, there's a sign.
That's more about the burial.
Oh yeah, it's that same map we saw earlier, if you're approaching from this direction. And you can get views of the ship. I think if you keep going down this, it will spit you out, or give you an option to get out in town. I guess we'll come learn that.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
We're making our way out to an official overlook, but anytime there's a break in the trees, you should stop and look.
Take it in.
Onward! Oh, see, just like that, we rounded another corner. Boom! Views of the ship. And I hear a dog. I don't think we've actually made it to the official viewpoint yet. We're easily distracted. There's a viewpoint. We have done it. All right, so here are the views that you are rewarded with. This was not very far off of that trail at all, actually. 150 meters, I think it said. Jump over here and get a better angle on the ship. Yeah, you can see that main bridge. Oh, I see, that's where the train came across earlier. And that's normally your return path to town. There's the little bridge by the gas station that we took to start our journey down there by the river. Oh, you can even see all the way out to the church in that direction, too. Way off in the distance there. Look at all this greenery behind us. Everywhere you look.
Is a beautiful nature day. We've been here before, done some of the similar things, but we added a few new stops today, which were really awesome. But coming up here was the piece de resistance,
That's
in my
it.
opinion.
That's a very Norwegian phrase.
It is gorgeous and totally worth the hike however you do it. You can just come climbing, barreling up the side of the mountain, or the way we did it. But these views, breathtaking up here.
Yeah, so y'all quit looking at us. Let's look at these views one more time.
Do it.
Y'all turn around, quit looking at us. Yeah, it's funny. We're just looking down, retracing the steps of what we did this morning, because we can see the modern church, the old church, you know, the little bridge that we crossed. You can't see the lake from here, technically. But,
true.
so here's where we will be for a while, if you need us. We keep looking at Google to identify random landmarks and things to see, and there's something called the world's largest Pelton runner. It's like that little blue circular device down there. I think Photos by D got a better picture. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but we've seen it technically. I think we're going to walk by it on the way down. Oh, cute. They've got like a little photo frame type thing you can take a picture with. Now we're going to try this little escape trail. We came up that way, which is much less steep. Let's see how this down goes. It's much more direct, and it looks like you just fall right off the face of the earth there, so that's cool. Oh good, it is a series of switchbacks that is not nearly as dangerous. So this actually would be a way, if you just want to get up to the overlook, you could come take this and start your day here at the overlook and skip everything else if you didn't have time. It's even still marked in yellow as a proper trail. So from the bottom of that trail, you might be tempted to go left and go downhill because that feels right, but don't do it. That's a dead end. There's a trail marker over here, straight across, and then a few more wiggly turns through this neighborhood, and we will be doing the right thing. We'll be going across that bridge. And with that, we have made it down to the bridge, the larger of the two bridges we saw from above. In case you're really cold, I guess you could buy yourself an extra skin there. All the troll statues. Now, one place I think I want to go is the grocery store, because I'm in the market for snacks. We're working on a future video thought. Do a little random shop wandering first. There's the Viking stuff. And of course the troll stuff. Our conversion rate is about 10 to 1, so we're looking at like maybe $15 hat, $13 headband, $15 glove. Yeah, that would be a 13. Well, I know we've got the old co-op and we've got the Joker. This is where we went in last time, so hey, why break tradition? Oh, I'm immediately drawn to the bread. Oh gosh, I was wondering what that smell was. They are toasting stuff fresh in there, I guess, to go into this fixture. I think we will just browse the snacky stuff for today. Shopping success. Here's another one of the things Google thinks we should know about. This is called Granite Face Statue. And there's that blue wheel thingamajig right over here. There it is. Oh, maybe this little sign over to the left will actually teach me things, because that would be helpful. Hydropower. That makes sense. Well, back over here by the train. All right, let us join the pedestrian walkaway. Back to home, sweet home. Norway.
this evening is casual again, and we just had May the 4th. So Jay is joking that this is my Han Solo outfit. But I think it's more like editorial fashion. I don't know. I just wanted to be warm, and I don't have a lot of evening clothing that's like super warm. So the vest is from H&M. I've worn it with lots of different things throughout the cruise. The white button-up is from Old Navy. The pants, the trousers are from Old Navy. I'm wearing socks because I'm cold. They're from my sister. And the shoes are from Ross. And the earrings are, I think they're from like Burke's Outlet or something. I really don't remember. That's it.
Live long and prosper.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm mixing nerd metaphors there because why not? That's it. So tell me, how was your grand return to Norway?
It was a beautiful day. So I love, as soon as you step onto the ship, it's just the fjords surrounding you. There's nothing like that sight. I really liked that we went to some new places and also incorporated some things that we had already done. That view from the top is unmatched, like we said earlier, though. And the church that we saw earlier on was like very historic. It's just a really nice town to walk around and kind of be one with nature, I feel. There are some shops and things you can do out of town, but if you stay in town, walking around is going to be your best bet.
Who knew? You like nature?
I know, right?
Alert the media. Gosh. But yeah, great day overall. We had fantastic weather. I didn't even wear my coat most of the time. And
warm, but then it got chilly.
yeah, but love it. And we got 3 more Norway stops to come.
Excited for that.
Thanks to Norway for being Norway.
Thank you, Norway.
All right, let's get out of here. We're just going to roll around and have an evening. So let's do it.
Let's have an evening.
Well, dinner man, it's about that time. Dinner is done, and we have come down for lightning trivia.
So with that being said, are we ready?
No trivia win. We've come back to the cabin to find paperwork for tomorrow and some chocolates and a breakfast menu. And it's dark chocolate again. Good night. It is nighttime, isn't it? But y'all, we are not, well, okay. We're ready to turn in, but we feel like we need to send you some entertainment for the evening.
We do.
I don't even know. We're going to let this be Editing Jay's choice. Whatever show that we have seen that he chooses to put in here, that's what you're going to see now, and it's going to be amazing.
There have been so many amazing shows on here, especially just recently, that we haven't gotten to share with you, so we're sharing them with you when we can. So
that's right.
Enjoy it.
Here it comes.
Please welcome out to the stage, the Runaround Kids.
Why must I be a teenager in love? I'm in love. I should go. Hey.
y'all.
I hope you enjoyed the show.
Wasn't it wonderful?
It was.
We don't even know what it was, but I'm sure it was.
But we saw it, so we know it was good.
We did. Yeah, let's jump into dinner. So, we both got shrimp tacos.
This has been my favorite so far because the shell itself has been very crispy. Sometimes it's not so much, but this one was very fresh. The shrimp were cooked perfectly. It was just perfection.
It was. Ditto. I agree with everything. You got the sort of caprese type deal.
Yeah, I think it was more like a burrata cheese. It said mozzarella, but to me it was like burrata with the tomatoes and Kalamata olives and the bread. I didn't eat the bread, but it was really, really flavorful.
I got the eggplant hummus, and it was hummusy and eggplanty, and you gave me your bread, which I used, because those two little pita points, whatever they are, you need more bread to go with it, so.
It's true.
Wonderful. And garlic, I still have that garlic. Every time I breathe, I'm reminded that I ate that hummus.
Thanks.
Pork chop for you.
Perfection. So pork chops I really like to order, but usually they're not really good because they overcook them. This one was beautifully cooked. The mashed potatoes were homemade. You could tell from scratch. Delicious. Carrots, broccoli, and a little bit of au jus or gravy. Oh, so tasty.
Nice. You had a good meal, it
I
seems
did.
like.
Everything was good, yeah.
I mean, I did too. There is my beef tri-tip with button mushrooms. It has that crispy potato croquette. See, I had my potatoes were homemade and mashed too, but then they fried them.
They did fry them.
Broccoli, I mean, everything about this, fantastic. Cooked medium. I say cooked well, but it's not well, get it, but great. Oh, veggie bowl. Mm-hmm. There was a bowl full of veggies. There was like garlicky zucchini to add to the garlic.
It was good.
And then cabbage preparation. Not sure what kind, but it was good and it was cabbagey. And then no dessert.
No, we didn't. We were full. It was so good though.
That is it for the evening.
Yeah.
So,
Hope you enjoyed.
We're going to turn in and we will see you for some more Norway.
So excited. Stay tuned.
Good night.
Bye.